Hi, welcome. This is Health Matters with me, Dishen, Kumar, and today Health Matters has always talked about diseases, talked to doctors and professionals about what affects our health. So today we are actually at Maxis, another Maxis, to talk about something much more different. Today we're actually talking about employee health. Now, you and I, everyone has a job. A lot of us are actually working, but what are we actually doing to protect ourselves or to make ourselves healthier? Are we really taking care of our health? Now, we are here talking to Maxis about whether employers or a big corporate company like Maxis, what do they do to actually take care of their employees' health? So join me in today's episode. This is Health Matters with me, Dishen Kumar. Hi, welcome. This is Health Matters with me, Dishen Kumar, and today we are in Maxis. We're actually going to be talking about employees' health, how an employer can actually take care of their employees and increase their healthy lifestyles or increase their level of fitness and well-being. So thank you, Trisha, for joining us today.
Thank you.
So let's start off with today in Maxis. What is actually happening? Can you please explain that?
Today we are celebrating World Health Day. World Health Day is on the 7th of April. We have our World Health Day BAZAAR where we have a lot of vendors coming in. Basically, they are stalls selling nutritious food and drinks, and we have stalls selling. We have vendors selling gym membership, and we have also have classes, exercise classes for the team after the event, after work today.
Okay. So how long has Maxis done this World Bazaar Day, and why did you actually choose to actually place an importance on employees' health?
Actually, World Bazaar Day is just one event today, okay, right? And we have always been playing an important role in emphasizing creating a work-life balance and also employee wellness to have an unmatched employee experience. So what happened was that we started the whole journey back in 2015, whereby we have a lot of after-work classes, whether it's like physical classes, physical exercise classes, or we also have like enrichment classes for the employees where they learn different languages, they different foreign languages, and they attend classes such as photography classes and cooking class, and over the weekend and all that. Yeah. Okay,
so talking about Maxis and a big corporate company, why do you think it's important that companies need to take their employees' health seriously, and also in creating a very healthy working environment? Why do you think that's important?
Okay. Why is it important? I think health is basically important to everybody, right? Yeah. So it doesn't necessarily have to be somebody who is an employee. It is important to everybody. So as an employer, we want an employee to come to work with a positive mindset and to be able to contribute and to be productive at work. So what we are trying to help is that in the current or modern technology in place, right? A lot of people are super busy at work. You're always contactable on the phone and reachable on your phone, whether it's email or by calls and etc. But at the same time, we want to provide the flexibility for employees to come to work with a peace of mind and with a healthy body and also with a healthy emotion, right? When we talk about this, what we want to do is that we want to allow them to come to work and enjoy working in the office by providing ergonomic working environment. All our chairs, tables are actually ergonomic design to allow them to come in and work comfortably. And of course, at the same time, we understand that people have to beat the traffic sometimes, right, to go back and attend classes.
Working in KL, yes, everybody knows.
Yes, and we are located in KLCC, next to KLCC, so it's actually a very busy location. So we want people to be able to access to exercise, doing physical exercise. So we have classes every day after work. So things like classes like yoga, Zumba, Pilates, and etc.
Oh wow, so actually employees can go, like when I'm done with work, I can actually go for this class?
Yeah, we have classes at 6:30. So we finish work at around 6 o'clock. So they get themselves ready and they join the classes inside the building. And then they spend about an hour time exercise with their colleagues and with their friends. And we bring in the instructor actually, so that they don't have to travel out to attend those classes. And I talk about our office in KL, and we also have offices at the region. So at the northern region, like Penang, Johor, and etc. They also have their own kind of classes in-house, where employees can also attend and enjoy after working.
Okay, so talking about that, employees who come to work, the corporate life, we've seen a lot of this on media, how they portray like a corporate world, and it's very difficult, you don't really have time and this and that. But it's good that Maxis is doing something like this for the employees. But you're talking about employees coming into work feeling healthy and feeling good and feeling this like that. Do you think that whatever that you're doing, these Zumba classes and things, does it really help the employees? Has there been good feedback from them?
Yes, we actually conduct survey. So I would say that I think based on our own survey, more than 90% of them are very well received, as in the classes. And I'm not just talking about physical exercise classes, like
because
language
health is not just
classes.
Physical, it's also like mental health and things
Correct.
like that.
Yes, and we want them to enrich themselves, beyond just taking care of their body health. It's more about their mental and also emotional. Yeah.
Okay, all right. And now talking about, we talked about companies and what they can do, but being a leader in a company takes a lot of, you have to become a role model. So do you think, maybe in Astro or maybe just in a corporate setting, is it important for leaders or people in the higher management to actually show that they also can have a healthy lifestyle, and does that actually trickle down to their employees as well?
Yeah. I myself, I'm a runner, so I run marathon sometimes, not a lot. But I try to keep myself fit and physically fit, because I believe that as a leader, if I show, I demonstrate good health physically and mentally, and that will actually influence my team. They will look up, and my team members, some of them are very good athletes as well. I have my team members play frisbee, and I have them playing badminton, futsal, and all that.
So I think being a leader is one of the
lead by example, actually.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, do you think, like Maxis currently, do you think a company can actually work towards promoting health for employees? Because employees right now, our working life, we are going to spend maybe 20, 30 years of our lives working, right? It's the part of our lives that is quite important actually. But not a lot of people, like we see in Malaysia right now, not a lot of people are actually taking health very seriously. They're like, I would rather work more than I would rather take care of myself, And how does a company try to change that attitude, saying that it's okay, take care of yourself first, and when you're okay, you can come back and work for us, and things like that. So how do you think a company can do that?
I think in the current landscape, everything has changed. Many things have changed, in fact. People are more health conscious. Whether is it because they are influenced by their surrounding, or by their friends, or by what they watch on TV, or and etc.
The trend, it's the in thing right
yes,
now.
You see so many gyms, and even because I talk about me as a runner, I see so many race events and every other weekend. So and there are more and more people joining this kind of events, right? And people are actually getting more and more aware that they need to keep themselves fit and healthy. Whether or not they are fit and healthy, we don't know, right?
Yeah.
But it's an effort that people are consciously making to reach there. So as an employer, what we want to do is that we always talk about it takes two to tango, right?
Yeah.
We want to provide the facilities, the availability, and all these programs for them. We want to provide all these facilities and available exercises, classes available for them, but they will also need to extend their hand out, want to participate and join in the sessions. And I would say that, on top of all this Live at Maxis events that we do, or programs that we do, we provide good health benefit for employees, taking care of them in the event they fall sick and all that, so they don't have to worry about medical costs and expenses.
Now that's a very interesting topic, a very interesting point, because big corporate companies, I'm in Astro and you're in Maxis, they have benefits for employees. But what about the smaller companies? What can a small company look at a big corporate company like Maxis and say that maybe I should start doing something? Maybe there's something that small companies can do to start off this trend of actually employers taking care of employees. What do you think about that?
I actually always believe that to become healthy, you don't have to spend a lot of money. So a lot of things it can be done by starting small, right? You can even have if you are a small company, you have budget constraint or anything, right?
Yeah.
Any kind of issues, just start small by maybe having team exercise or providing flexibility for employees to go and take up their own take care of their own health from time to time. So they not necessarily have to invest or forking out money and to do this in a large scale. So I always believe that if we allow the flexibility to employees to do things on their own, that is already a very good enough step. Yeah.
As a one step, a start, you can say, a beginning for that.
Yes.
All right, that's all right, Trisha. Talking about employees at Maxis and things like that, what about the culture here? Because you give them so much of activities, engagement activities and things like that. Do you see that being a very positive thing, and do you see that actually helping them to see different potentials or figuring out some potential in some employees and things like that?
Definitely. So in Maxis, we value our employees because all our employees are our greatest asset. And what we want to do is actually, as a part of our culture, to create a positive environment and for people to work well together, they collaborate with each other. We have all this on-site wellness program that encourage people to stay fit and participate in all the programs that we have, our employee engagement programs. So this is not only just to help them to unlock their potential at work, because by staying healthy, staying fit, and reaching your knowledge and about everything, right? And it helps you to helps one to actually unlock their potential in outside of work as well. So we're not purely doing everything just focusing at for them to perform at work. We want to see them doing well outside of work as well, at a personal level.
So the activities that you have and runs and things like that, the employees are also, because productivity at work definitely increases, like you said earlier. Does the activities really give them a sense of escape from, I'm working every day and after this is an activity, let me go and do that? And does it increase their morale and things like that?
I actually think it brings some excitement to them. So some people actually look forward to the classes, right? They see, okay, every Monday there's a yoga class. I look forward to my yoga class. It helped me to build my strength and and etc. And people actually look forward to that. And we have different people from different teams joining the class. It allows them to actually mingle and make new friends.
So you're not
from
only
the company.
in that same group all the time. You actually get to socialize and actually mingle around with the classes there.
Yes.
All right, Trisha, what are the results in implementing, because you talked about all these activities, but what are the results implementing these activities on the employees?
A direct result that we see is actually we run our annual engagement, employee engagement survey. So what we see is that it has always been an increasing trend. So from 2015, when we first started all our employee activities, all our Live at Maxis events, we noticed that actually our employees get more engaged in the company, right? So our score has increased over the last few years, and our scores even surpass a global benchmark.
Okay.
So that is very positive to us actually.
So the results. I mean, how does that actually work? Like, you surpass global benchmark. What does it actually show?
It shows that we are doing well, not just comparing to our local companies here, right? So the survey company actually have their own benchmark or their own participants, other companies that from around the world participating. So we are benchmarking ourselves not just within the local companies here, but also with the global companies.
Okay, all right. All right, Trisha, we talked about employees' health, physical health, mental health and things like that, but what about nutritional health? We are Malaysians, we love food. What about your employees at Maxis? What have you ensured that make sure that actually they eat healthy?
We have our in-house cafe. We call it Megabyte. And in Megabyte, we serve a lot of healthy food. And we serve things like salad, low-calorie foods, and all that. So what we normally do is that we ask feedback. We get feedback from our employees.
You actually ask?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You know, people tell us they would like to see this kind of food being sold at our Megabyte, and we will take the feedback and we try to you know, create different kind of varieties, low-calorie food and healthy food, so that people to encourage people to eat healthy.
Do they really ask for healthy food, or they want the good
combination? But
okay.
most of them actually ask for healthy food.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
yes.
All right. All right, Trisha, let's move on to Maxis and their employee engagement activities. So what type of activities do you guys actually have for your employees here at Maxis?
Our employee engagement activities are designed around our tagline called Life at Maxis. So Life at Maxis is actually covers not just physical activities such as Zumba classes, yoga, even boot camp, all this physical exercise. And we actually allow employees to, on a weekly basis, rent a place, like for example, badminton court and frisbee court, and to enjoy the exercise together with their colleagues. So on top of that, we have community and social related kind of events where people could actually volunteer themselves, join in, like for example, during festive season, we have some of the company events. We want people to actually come and join us and participate in the social events and helping the society.
The event and things.
Yeah.
Like that. Okay.
And on top of that, we have enrichment program. People learn about hobbies, like for example, photography session, music classes. And on top of that, we have language classes such as Korean, Japanese, French, and etc.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I think your employees have a very good environment where there's a lot of activities actually for them to pursue in whichever they want. And is the turnout rate high for this type of activities?
Yes. It's very high. Actually, we always collect feedback from our employees. Where are the areas of interest? And we try to design something that's long and suitable for the employees. And on top of that, we organize for health talks. Right? We invite external parties to come in and share with them how to be healthy and things like recycle, upcycle, and etc. So to enrich and to help our employees to actually know better and to be more conscious about not just themselves and also about the environment.
Okay. Do you see results in your employees right now? After, is there a specific moment where you actually saw and realized like, wow, I think we're actually doing quite a good job here with all these activities? What are the results as such? Do you feel like is the productivity increasing, and then is it a much nicer environment and things like that?
Productivity definitely increased, and in fact our Voice of Maxis, our internal employee engagement survey that we run on a yearly basis, it has been on a very positive trend since 2015. So it helps a lot, by having all these employee engagement activities, and people feel engaged and they like to come to work. Because coming to work is not just about working. Yeah. You have a lot of interaction with your colleagues, with your friends. Exactly. And on top of working, you have a lot of flexibility and availability to actually exercise, to learn something new with your colleagues, together with your colleagues. And after all, most of us spend most of our time at work.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So let's move on to the final question. I'm going to put you on the spot here a bit, but what is your favorite activity in all those activities you're saying? What is the favorite activities that you enjoy with employees?
With employees, you mean the classes that I attend? I attend yoga class every Monday after work.
All right.
And I try to go as much as I can
Okay.
if I'm not too busy. So it takes a lot for we ourselves to build our own discipline. And we are organizing Jogathon, Maxis Jogathon. That's in conjunction of World Health Day as well. So we're seeing like many employees are actually very actively participating in the run. So let's see.
All right. Thank you so much, Trisha, for your time.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
All right, this has been Health Matters with me, Dishen Kumar, and today we talked to Maxis about how can they actually take care of their employees, because we all know, all of us have jobs, we have a working life, and it's still important for us to maintain our health. I hope this episode has given you a chance to see Maxis as a role model in actually taking care of their employees' health. Please like and share on all our videos online and also on the Astro AWANI app. My name is Dishen Kumar. I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.